Hello, fellow traders. Nutty Bar Trading coming to you on a Wednesday. And this is not a summary video. As you can see in the thumbnail, I'm not quite sure what kind of thumbnail I'm going to do, but I got some ideas. But as you can probably see, today was kind of an interesting day. And I thought it best to kind of do a video that kind of summarizes what I'm about to talk about, just so I guess kind of for clarity and to make sure everyone is on the same page. So basically this morning, I'm not even quite sure what time it was, around 10:30 this morning. Actually, we probably need to step back a little bit for those that are new. Obviously, Patrick Weiland, me and Patrick Weiland have been kind of going back and forth. I'm critical of him. I think he should be a little bit more transparent with his trading. I'll just be honest. And he takes, he likes to insult my trading. And rightfully so. I never claimed to be a great trader. But anyway, so we've kind of had our back and forth banter, and I actually had him banned from my channel. And this weekend, I decided I went through the people that I've banned, and I kind of unbanned some people that, just whatever. And I unbanned Patrick. I thought, you know what? He's probably, we're okay. He can, I can unban him. And anyway, he stops into my channel around 10 o'clock today, I think. Around 10 o'clock, he starts chatting in my chat. And it started out as just, he was just kind of insulting my trading and, hey, I should watch him if I want to know how to trade, and et cetera, et cetera. If you know Patrick, you probably kind of know how that went. But anyway, fast forward a little bit. I challenged him. I said, hey, why don't, let's do a trading challenge, and let's actually, put our money where our mouth is, so to speak. And part of it, I agreed that, hey, I will be willing to use a Top Step account, because obviously Patrick is partnered with Top Step. He can't trade a different prop firm. So I was willing to trade a Top Step account, and I had some rules. So the rules, I think, are pretty basic, or at least if you're wanting to be fully transparent, this is kind of what I'm looking for, and what I've asked him to do. Actually, I kind of made, let's just show the rules. So the rules for the account, we're going to start with a 150K account. This is what I proposed to him. And it has to be a fresh 150K account. You have to show your account number. You have to show your account balance, show your entries, show your exits, show your profit and loss. And then obviously the first to pass the challenge, that wins. Now this morning, to clarify, we didn't have it cleared up yet on what will win the challenge. And then no resets. And if you blow the account, then you lose. So anyway, we went back and forth. He was kind of hesitant to agree to this challenge right away. He just kind of ignored it for a while, but finally, with some coaxing from me and from chat, he did agree. And here's the message. This is a snapshot of my live stream, and Patrick right here saying, I agree. Because obviously, one of the conditions I had was he needs to be fully transparent. We need to make sure there's no shenanigans going on. If I do a challenge, I want to make sure that everyone is being fully transparent. I think that's very important. Me personally, I think this industry really could use some cleanup in that sense. And there's a lot of traders, I think, that as a whole, it would do this industry good if people were a little bit more transparent with their trading. But we'll leave that for now. So anyway, he agreed, which is great. Now, it didn't end there. We traded the rest of the day, and then around, I'm not even sure what time it was, but later in the day, he came back, and I wanted to clarify a couple things with him. And I was asking, if he's still here to clarify. I wanted to clarify how long will this challenge last? Because we didn't really discuss that. Originally, we had just discussed that the entries, exits, account balance, account number, and the profit and loss needs to be shown. We didn't really discuss anything else. So I wanted to make sure, okay, how long are we going to do this? What is this challenge actually going to consist of in terms of time? And so he did. He came back into chat, and originally he just said that it's just for one day, and he's just going to trade for 30 minutes, and he's going to prove that he's the best trader by, trading for 30 minutes, etc. And that's kind of what I was afraid of. I don't think that's fair to either one of us, to be quite honest. I could take one trade one day and get lucky, and that doesn't mean that I'm a better trader. And anyway, or I just think like it would be kind of a joke of a challenge if you just do it for one day for 30 minutes. It's really not even really worth it. So I challenged him that we need to do it to pass the challenge. And if you're familiar with Top Step's 150K account, 9,000 is the profit goal, and they have a 50% consistency rule. So you would need to at least trade for 2 days if you make $4,500 in profit per day. But you could do it in 2 days technically. So, but after some back and forth with Patrick, he did finally agree. Thankfully, he did agree to pass the challenge, and that would be, he would basically do this challenge until it's passed. And so, which was great. And again, now part of the reason that I'm doing this video is A, for clarity, and B, I want to hold him accountable, because I'm a little bit cautious that tomorrow morning will come around and he's going to have some kind of excuse that he can't do it or that he doesn't want to do it. And I think that's kind of a cop-out. I hope that's not the case, and I trust that it isn't. But I'm gonna show a little bit of the end of the day in the chat, kind of what I'm just gonna show. Yeah, this was the chat at the end of the day, and we were basically discussing, okay, what is the, what's the reward or punishment, so to speak, at the end, if whoever wins or loses. And I hear Patrick just kind of went off the deep end again. Just unnecessary. I'm not even going to discuss it. I think it's just it's not even worth, I don't know. I wish it wouldn't be like that. But anyway, I did want to show kind of the last couple comments that Patrick made. And I didn't actually see some of these comments until the stream ended. And I don't know if this is him actually trying to back out of this challenge in a weird kind of way, or was he just trolling, or I'm not sure. But I'm just going to scroll through chat here. And anyway, he did apologize for what he said. He did apologize for what he said about my wife, which I hope is genuine. I appreciate that. Whatever, we can move on. But then toward the end here, is kind of what I wanted to show. First he says, your chat needs to apologize or I won't do the challenge. Kind of trying to troll. And then I didn't even see this challenge, or this comment, but then he's go, I'm pulling out. Nutty is bullying me, which is not the case. And now the last comment he makes is, I pulled out. Sorry. And then he leaves. Right? So anyway, I just thought, you know what? I'm going to post a video. I'm going to show exactly what was said. And I hope he was just trolling. And I hope tomorrow morning this challenge starts. And I guess we'll see. We'll see if Patrick really is scared and doesn't want to do this challenge. He's the guy that came into my chat calling me a bad trader. I mean, I'm all for it. Put your money where your mouth is, Patrick. And let's go. Tomorrow morning, 9:30. You know the rules. You know what you agreed to. And I guess we will see. We will see if you put your money where your mouth is or if this is all bark, no bite. So I guess that's the challenge. Anyway, I guess tune in tomorrow morning and we'll find out. We'll find out together. I'll be honest, I'm kind of 50-50 if he's going to do it or not. I think he's got a lot to lose by doing this. I don't really have that much to lose. I don't really have that much pressure. He should win. It should be an easy win for him. But I guess we'll see. We shall see. Tomorrow morning, tune in. We'll be going live around 9:15. And I'm going to do my part. I'm going to be trading my Top Step account. I'm going to be following all the rules. And I guess we shall wait and see. So anyway, it was definitely an interesting stream today. And this is kind of going off a little bit of a beaten path. And I know some of you are probably going to be critical of me for even pursuing this and wasting time on this, but I'm very passionate about the YouTube trading space. And if I can get some of these top streamers to be a little more transparent, I'm going to do it. I'm very passionate about that. And if that means that it's going to make me look like an idiot, I'm okay with that. But I really, really think we need to be more transparent in this space. But again, to each their own. People can operate their YouTube channels however they see fit. But if I see something and that looks shady, and then people are selling courses and stuff to promote something and it's deceptive, I'm sorry, but I'm going to call it out. And if you're offended by that, then I just can't help you. It just is what it is. So anyway, that's it. That's all I got. And we shall cross our fingers, and we will see tomorrow morning if Patrick's going to hold up his end of the deal. Take care, everybody. Have a great rest of your night, and God bless.